Yeah, Arrowhead Chiefs. It's your girl, Miss Nicole. Queen of Hustle, baby. Started from the bottom, now we here. My homie at the start of his career. Let's go. Try to win him early, hear the truth. Tune in every Sunday for the juice. Arrowhead Chief Podcast, bringing all the news. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Cris style. Out here rapping for the crew. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube.
What's up, everybody? You are tuned in to the Arrowhead Chief Podcast, episode 251. Hope everybody's having a good evening, whatever you're doing. You're at home, you're at work. We appreciate y'all tapping into the live stream tonight. We got a lot to speak on, Chiefs Kingdom. I know we're coming off this disappointing loss of the Buffalo Bills, and the trade deadline went down, so we'll speak on that too. We're supposed to also have a couple guests come in from Kingdom Cast and Tell the Truth Podcast. Hopefully they'll come in here pretty soon. But if not, man, we still here, man. We still got Cris and Wildcard all here to give you all our opinions and facts and things that we feel. But until we get into that, Mark, what's going on, player?
Hey, man. Oh, man. It's almost like rinse and repeat when we start having these damn Buffalo games, ain't it? And Lord. Look, I know, disappointing loss. But I don't know about you, Cris, but I don't know. This kind of loss right here is like, man, we got to stop giving away this number one seed. I kind of felt like that was a game that almost determined who's probably going to be hosting the AFC Championship game. So,
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I know how Buffalo operates, and sometimes they'll like, I wouldn't be surprised next week we see them struggling again next week.
Yeah, but they showed up. But, you know, overall, man, I'm feeling all right, feeling good, feeling great, feeling good, man. I hope you're doing all right, my brother. How's everything, man?
I'm good, brother. You know, life goes on, you know what I'm saying? You got to move on, man. It's the bye week. We get a little break from the Chiefs, and then we bring it back next week. So, against the Denver Broncos. So, but I'm feeling good, man. But let's go ahead and talk about this game, man.
Let's do it.
So, the Chiefs lose 28-21. Patrick Mahomes didn't have it. He probably had one of his worst games this season. 15-34, 250 yards and an interception. Kareem Hunt had 11 carries, 49 yards, and a touchdown. Rashee Rice, he had a touchdown. Rashee Rice had 4 carries and 80 yards. Hollywood Brown had two catches, 73 yards, and Travis Kelce had 4 catches, 66 yards. Look, man, we all know how this goes, man. When it comes to, for whatever reason, when the Chiefs play the Buffalo, they tend to not show all their cards. And I get it. They try to save because they feel like they're going to see this team in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And we see it time and time again. If you remember last year when they played them in the playoffs, I think it was Greg Russo who said, man, they had like 20 plays that we didn't even see on film. So a lot of times when they play, you know, and you got to understand Sean McDermott, he's an Andy Reid disciple. There's really not too much he doesn't know about Andy Reid. So they kind of play things close to the vest. They come out there real vanilla with the play calling. You only run the ball 9 times in the first half, like 2 times in the second half, something like that. And at the end of the day, out of all the bad play calling, all the, you know what I'm saying, not running the football and all that stuff, even on defense, some of the vanilla play calling that Spags does sometimes, really not blitzing, not really showing anything. Not really being creative with the play calling. At the end of the day, they just whooped our ass on the defense and offensive line. Mm-hmm. Defensive line, Joey Bosa, Greg Russo, they were teeing off on Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes got hit 15 times and got sacked 3 times. And you could tell that it was speeding up his clock. He was making some bad, poor throws that you expect Patrick Mahomes to make. Predetermined where he was going with the football. There was a few times where he was just going to Rice no matter what, instead of being calm in the pocket, because he bailed on a few clean pockets where if he just stayed there, he might have Worthy or Hollywood or anybody wide open. And it was just a few. He just he gets that PTSD from last year and the years prior, but mostly last year. Of once he starts getting hit a little bit, he gets a little skittish.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the speed in his clock up because he thinks that he's about to get pressure. And so this shout out to the Buffalo Bills. They came out like, look, bro, we not playing this game with y'all. Okay, y'all want to come out vanilla and y'all want to come out like no real gameplay. All right, cool. We just gonna kick y'all ass on the defensive line.
And proceeded to do it.
Now, any other team, and as you see, when Buffalo comes out and play their best game, they usually blow teams out. Now, they was beating us by 15 going into the fourth quarter, and then Patrick Mahomes made some throws and got us down by 7, and still had an opportunity to tie this game up. We just couldn't get the ball down the field into the end zone. I think the not getting a touchdown before the half really bit us in the ass too.
Yeah.
Instead of having to kick the field goal, you get to the 1 yard line. They should have, instead of running the football first, they probably should have passed it. And then off of that, they could have made a decision. Because once they stuffed the run on Kareem Hunt, it's like now you got to pass it. Whereas if they passed it first, you still had time on the clock. It's just like, all right, we don't know what they're gonna do. So that I think that kind of bit us in the ass, not getting that touchdown before the half. I think if we had got the touchdown before the half, I think it might have been I'm not saying we would have won, but it might have been a different game. So, but outside of that, they just got to be better. They got to go into the bye week. They got to fix this pass rush, man. And we'll get into the trade deadline in a minute, but they got to fix this pass rush. They got to fix some things. I'm not too much worried about the offensive line. We got updates on Josh Simmons we'll talk about. I'm sure Trey Smith, with him going into this bye week, he'll get a little bit more healthier with that back. Jawan Taylor, he had a little bit of an injury. We'll see about that one. If not, then Jalen Moore will probably step in on that side if it's anything severe with Jawan Taylor. But I'm not worried about the offensive line. I think the offensive line will be fine with Josh Simmons back. So, what was your views on this game?
Lackadaisical. Look like they was just at some point it was like, y'all can add this. Not saying that the Chiefs gave up. But what I'm saying is they were like, well, we're going to compete, but we're not going to show anything crazy. To your point, where it's like, all right, we'll probably see these cats in January, so we're not going. Let's start putting some stuff on the wrap, but let's kind of at least play a game that at least look like we competitive. At least that's what it felt like. Obviously, I can't confirm nor deny. Even going into the game, man, we said, man, we can't let James Cook get the going, man. And that was the first thing they did is let Cook get going, and that pretty much was the doom of it. Because once Cook got going, then it opened up everything else for Josh Allen and start hitting them tight ends. And once we see Drew Tranquil over there fumbling and bumbling and stumbling over his damn self and the coverage, I was like, oh Lord, this about to be a long ass day. Dalton Kincaid started getting loose. I'm like, oh Lord, this about to be a long ass day. I knew it was a long day when Dawson Knox started getting like the forgotten tight end that they had. I was like, oh Lord, it's really about to be a long day. So that was one thing that we said going into the game, is we can't get James Cook going. And just my opinion, I think once James Cook gets going for that team, it opens up so much. And I know he has an MVP quarterback, but I think it really benefits him so much more when James Cook is putting up 100 plus, damn near 200 in a couple of games. So, yeah, man, it's like the things that they knew that they had to stop, they let allow. They knew that they needed to give Mahomes time. I get it. O-line's banged up, but you didn't give him enough time. You knew you had to start James Cook. You didn't stop him. he pretty much had a damn good, nice game, 100+ yard game on us. So I think this, if I remember correctly, what they said, it was the first defensive game of 100 rusher and receiver in a minute. It's been a minute since the Chiefs done it. Look, and kudos, but yeah, you hate to see it when the teams that we're going to see in January do those things to the Chiefs where they literally just dominated. Like you said, I agree with you. Trenches, they dominated. Gilliam, the fullback, Swiss Army knife, had a hell of a game. They put him everywhere on the field, and he made an impact on every play. Yeah, it was just the Chiefs. Normally, they're good for coming back, but they couldn't get the stops. Normally when they play from behind, I'm not worried, but
well, actually, not to cut you off, technically in the fourth quarter, they did get a couple of stops. They did get the ball back to the offense for a chance for them to go down the field and stop. Regardless of how you feel about how the defense played,
yeah,
when we needed it,
they did.
They got it a couple of times in the fourth quarter. Just the offense couldn't convert,
and that's fair. That's fair. The offense didn't. Oh man, that interception, Patrick. Oh my God, it was about 4.5 minutes left. I'm like, bro, whoa, oh my goodness, that interception.
I didn't get that thinking. Like that's just him really pressing. But on that play, man, you get what you can get. Maybe you get a 4th and 5, and then you try to convert it because it's 4 down territory anyway. So you live to fight another down. So why throw an arm punt down the field? Because that's what he's probably thinking. It's a punt pretty much. But still, it's like, why are you throwing it to your 5'11" wide receiver
and
double cover?
Yeah. Expecting him to make a miraculous catch. Like he's supposed
This is not you throwing it to Tyquan Thornton, who's like 6'3", and you figure he'd go up and get it maybe. No, you're throwing it to a smallish wide receiver double covered.
Speaking of Tyquan, I actually kind of like him on those kickoff returns a little bit better than Rico.
Yeah, he was doing good with the kickoff returns. He really was.
Kind of like him on the kickoff returns a little bit better than Remigio. Just saying.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's just this team didn't come. They didn't come to play, and Buffalo did.
Not at all. Yeah,
I agree. They was at the home front. I don't know. Maybe if they was in Arrowhead, maybe they would have had a little bit more juice. I don't know, but I don't want to hear that excuse. Like that's an excuse to me. Like you knew what we was up against. My gripe with this team is this. Look, regardless of what the record is, of course you'd be disappointed. But y'all 5-3. Y'all 5-4 now. But at the time you're going into the game 5-3. Y'all are like 1-something against AFC teams, I think.
Yeah, you gotta start getting some AFC wins.
Because the tiebreakers.
Yeah.
Like Jacksonville, they got the tiebreaker over you.
Yeah.
Now the Buffalo Bills got tiebreakers over you. Chargers, tiebreaker over you.
Mm-hmm.
Why we only play them in Buffalo every damn year? Because that's how they want it, man. You know how that go. Now I will say this, your boy Carl Sheffers.
He don't like us, man.
That was a clear tip of the football, and they called intentional grounding. We changed, what was it, 3rd and 3, I think, to a 3rd and 7?
Nah, that's almost 33 to 13.
Oh, yeah. See? So that changed a lot of shit right there. But still, I'm not using that to say that's why we lost the game. Because we lost because Buffalo won it. They kicked our ass in the trenches. They had a better game plan than us. And we didn't execute.
Facts.
Bottom line.
Big facts.
But, like you said, you go into the bye week. You try to regroup. And you got a tough road ahead. Not wrong, but we played terrible was the real issue. No, Eddie, you are absolutely. They played terrible. They were bad. They were not good on Sunday.
Yeah. Who would you put that on? I mean, I
I mean,
hate to play
I
the
mean,
blame game, but they
I
got
mean,
to
it's, it's
hierarchy,
not,
some blame somewhere.
I mean, it starts with everybody. You got to point the finger at everybody. You got to start with Andy and not having these guys prepared, ready to go. Spags, he didn't have his game plan. It's like they took a little bit of time to adjust. Um, who else? Patrick didn't play good. I know the offensive line was terrible, but there were plays to be had out there that he left on the field that I'm sure when he sees the film, I'm sure he's seen it already. That he's gonna wish he had some of them plays back. When I was talking to you about the goal lines, when we should have got a touchdown before the half, there was a play where he threw it to I think I want to say he threw it to Hollywood or Rice to the corner where he had if he just looked, Travis Kelce is wide open right there at the goal line. But sometimes he just gets like that.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to what you said earlier. That man had happy feet. He felt like, damn, man, my offensive line ain't gonna give me the time like they normally been doing, and I get it.
I agree, Eddie. Everybody's trying to blame Chris Jones, and look, he is getting paid a lot of money, and everybody wants to point the blame at him. But we got to understand, we asking a 31-year-old defensive tackle who's getting blocking 600 pounds damn near every play to play
600,
every snaps
600.
because he can't get help from his other players around him on a consistent basis.
Man, Mike Purnell helped so much. Ooh.
Mike Pennell is a run stuffer.
Yeah, but I
As a
mean,
nose tackle, he takes up blocks, but 9 times out of 10 they're gonna go towards Cris.
yeah,
Because the whole point of it is now you're supposed to get somebody who could play next to Cris who can help out with the pass rush.
yeah. I know, right? He tripping.
I mean, we always play vanilla. I said that in the beginning. We always play vanilla, and then in the playoffs, I said it last year. Eddie, Greg Russo said that that they saw 20-something plays that they ain't never seen before.
What the hell going on?
Yeah, like they were like off, like even on defense. Spags pulled out that blitz at the end with Trent McDuffie and George Karlaftis to end the game. Pretty much,
George had a solid game.
he did have a good game. I will give George that. He had a pretty solid game. Leo Chenal had a really good game.
Ashton Gillette sprinkled a little bit in there.
He got a little pressure. I thought Nick Bolton, for the most part, had a solid game. Not in coverage, but we all know his limitations. We're not even going to speak on that.
Yeah.
I do want to speak to this. And this might lead into maybe trade deadline type stuff. But
Talk to him, dog.
Active roster stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You keep Elijah Mitchell on your 53-man roster.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been a healthy scratch
all season.
All season. To a point now where his wife had to come out on X and say, no, he's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So Isaiah Pacheco gets hurt in the Washington game. MCL sprain, he's not going to play. Give him some rest this game, bye week, bring it back for Denver. So in your mind, you're thinking, all right, we're going to see some Elijah Mitchell. He's been on the 50 because he's been on the. It's not like he's on the practice squad.
Nah.
He's been on the 53-man initial roster. On game day, he's just been a healthy scratch.
Just sitting there.
When I saw them elevate Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I said, "No, he's not playing." Yep, he ain't playing.
Hey.
Yep, he's our running back after the bye. That's our move.
they gonna give Reed's gonna give his people all the opportunities possible, man. Yeah.
We'll talk about the trade deadline in a second, but just as far as Elijah Mitchell goes, it's like, what is this man? Him and Christian Fulton.
Mm.
Like the Christian Fulton thing is kind of mind-boggling. I'm not too mad at that because that's still just depth. Like
that's what I was about to say.
We're an ankle sprain, or I'm not trying to speak this in, but we're an ankle injury or some injury away from, we need a corner. It's like, well, you got your 2-year, $20 million corner that just signed in the offseason. You could just slide right on it.
Well, you kind of hit in that direction. I was thinking. See, like, is it just DEPTH, just depth, just
not the price that you're paying this man.
I understand that, and you are absolutely right. You for $20 million, you need to be seeing significant PT. But I mean, is this just them playing mind games?
Saving our specs, don't play guys that ain't his guys. He does have a type, Eddie. Joshua Uche was a good example of that. Veach went out there, traded for that man, and you see how Uche is doing over there with the Eagles. But he traded for him, and he's a smaller defensive end. He's more of a speed rush guy. We know the Spags has a type. Some 6'5", 6'6", 280, 290, power rusher. George Karlaftis.
Yeah, but speed still kills, bro. I don't.
And he didn't like Uche. Never played him. And then when he did play him, he played him at outside linebacker.
Out of position.
Yeah. Played him at outside linebacker. So he's too small to be playing in my system. So, but back to Christian Fulton. I'm not too much. Only the price has me scratching my head on that one. But the Elijah Mitchell thing is just like,
see what you got. You got to keep your tires on it. Come on, man.
He's worse than Clyde.
He can't be.
And then Andy's answer for it was, well, yeah, Clyde has had success against Buffalo. He had one game where he was successful against Buffalo. Do you know when that was?
That was 5 years ago.
His rookie year.
Yeah. His rookie year, the COVID year, they ain't had nobody in the stands.
Where he ran for 220 yards.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, man.
Like, sometimes they talk to us like we stupid.
That was crazy, bro. Come on,
but I'm just like, come on, you can't put him out there to see what he got. Then why is he on the roster? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm waiting for them to start using more 3 tight end sets. Like,
Big Bob Tonyan.
Yeah, get him in there. I mean, he's good for catching him.
That's another thing they didn't use in this game. No 13 personnel. None of that. No under center. Everything was out of shotgun. When they came out to half, I think they did what? 3 straight passing plays?
That drive was dookie, bro.
No runs. They didn't run it one time with Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt was actually getting some yardage.
He averaged 4.5. 4.5.
They have a bad run defense.
Yeah,
and you see your offensive line having issues. Why don't you have them out and run the football?
Run the football, man. Yeah, this was a frustrating game to watch, man, because it's like, bro, just simplify it. Because it's not like Buffalo was doing extravagant shit themselves.
They weren't. It's just like the Super Bowl. It wasn't like the Eagles was doing anything extravagant. Rush 4 and whoop your ass.
Yeah.
You ain't running the football anyway.
What you gonna do? That was crazy.
You want to pass it with a left guard as your left tackle? Bet.
We got you.
Get your little ass out the way.
Yeah, Jalen Moore didn't have his best showing. Neither did Juwan before he went out with the ankle, and
Offensive line, period. But the tackles were the worst at it.
Uh,
They got their asses kicked.
yeah. Wanye tried, but he ain't a tackle, bro. He ain't a tackle, man.
I agree, Eddie. I agree. I don't know why they didn't do any slants, no RPO game. They didn't run none of that. None of it.
However, if there is something that I do love seeing, that almost Debo Samuel usage of Rashid, I'm kind of enjoying that a little bit.
We'll see. I don't know if I want to see Debo. He always on the IR. So,
well, that is true, but obviously, I think it's just a nice wrinkle just to kind of get Rashid going, and then, hopefully it opens up some other things because Marquise had a nice one in that first drive, right down the seam that he dropped. That I was like, damn, wish he could have caught that one, but I don't know, man. They look like they were sleepwalking, bro.
I just think once the game started going, it was just like they didn't have it. Mm. And Buffalo did, but hey, shout out to Buffalo. This day Super Bowl. They get up for this game every time.
It's all right. We see how the outcome usually goes.
Yep. All right, man. Let's talk about Josh Simmons, man. It was reported the next day that he has returned to team facility, so he is back in the building from the family situation. We don't know what the family. We've heard reports of different things. Personally, it's not my business. I don't really care. That's not what I'm on. I'm just glad he's back in the building. I'm glad he's coming back to play some football, man. And let's get ready for this, for this stretch run. And yes, I do think he needs to get his starting job.
Come on, ain't no conversation. There ain't no conversation at all.
I know he ain't played football in a while, but I don't care, man. Put him on out there.
Nah, ain't no conversation. Oh, you back? All right, you're starting.
Yeah, so it's good to see him back. It's good to see that we're getting all our pieces, offensive line back intact. Like I said, we'll see with Jawan Taylor because he did go out. I think they said it was an ankle injury, could be a high ankle sprain or something like that. If not, Jalen Moore can fit in on the other side. So, that's the one thing you like about Jalen Moore. I know he had a bad game on Sunday, but he's still a good backup to have. You know what I'm saying? Better than what you had last year.
Definitely way better than it. Look, we are not having those same conversations that we are this year that we did last year. That's for sure.
Because even as bad as he was on Sunday, it wasn't as bad as it was last year.
Nope.
Because it was still some times where just what's the name was just
Kingsley.
Yeah, it was just Kingsley, and then it was one, and it was just bad. I mean, simple moves was just getting these dudes.
Oh, I freaked out a little bit when I saw Wanye go to the right. I said, "Oh shit!"
I don't love football. If ain't no obituary. I don't know. I'm not getting into all that, Joe. You can speculate and do all that you want to, but yeah, hey, man. Hopefully his family's all good and everything is cool. And yeah, man. If the Chiefs feel comfortable putting them out there and ain't no repercussions or anything going on, because TMZ or anybody like that would have reported this a long time ago. If it was something bad, they would have found that out.
Yeah, Trey was hurt, but I mean,
yeah, Trey had the back spasms, and he looked like he had the back spasms.
Our dude look like he got
the way he looked on Sunday. Getting his ass kicked. Moving slow. You didn't have a job where you had to pick some stuff up or your back hurting, you ain't gonna move as right.
Facts. Hey, ain't moving the same way I was the other day. Trust.
Yeah, Joe. I mean, it is what it is, Joe. I mean, we'll see. Like I said, if the Chiefs ain't suspending him or doing anything towards him, then I have to see that it's nothing to a point where it's like detrimental or bad like that. Like, I'm gonna take it at face value that it was a family issue, and that's what it was until further notice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man, let's talk about it, man, because Chiefs Kingdom is crashing out.
Oh Lord!
Surprise! Wildcard, man, they are crashing out. There's mad crash dummies on the timeline.
We do this every year, bro.
I love you, Chiefs Kingdom, boy, but y'all go crazy, man. Vince don't make a move. He's the worst. He's worst DM in the league. He's
Man,
terrible.
He gave y'all 3 Super Bowls.
If Howie Roseman was our GM, do you imagine where Pat's career would be? What?
Yeah, it only be 1 Super Bowl. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Have we been that spoiled in the kingdom for real?
No, it's bad. I'm in a group chat. You know, I ain't gonna put it out there, but I'm in a group chat, man, and that's what they do every day. It's crash out season every day. Every day.
Come on.
Veach is this, Veach is that. You got one on one side or one on the other. Either they rock with Veach and Veach we trust, and they don't. And he sucks. John Dorsey was better.
Yeah,
even though John Dorsey doesn't have a GM job right now, but you know John Dorsey's better. So why he ain't got fired, Joe? Why ain't go nowhere else and build a squad? I digress.
I like a mug.
John Dorsey would have had us in Cap Hill.
Like a mug, because he'd have been spending money like he ain't. This ain't my money. This is Clark's money.
We'd have been in the red.
Like
we probably would have had to sell the farm. We wouldn't have signed Chris Jones. We probably would have got rid. We probably would have got rid of a lot of people because we've been in the red.
Everybody,
it just wasn't Jeremy Maclin. Clark didn't like the way he was running the cap, player.
That man
and
was
also John. He needed to let the contact people do their job. He did. He is letting them do their job. And he's got the 5 Super Bowls and won 3. You act like Clark Hunt, Jerry Jones.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Like I don't get the complaint. An organization. There was a time in our lives where we never thought we'd win the Super Bowl.
Not one.
There was a time in our lives where can we just get to the AFC Championship game?
Yeah. Now we can't get out of it.
Now that is the ceiling.
Yeah.
Or the floor, should I say? The floor for our squad is the AFC Championship game. And you still got people like Joe and the people on my timeline that still complain and say this is some bull.
It's crazy.
Well, he didn't though. He paid people late. He paid Justin Houston late.
Mm-hmm. And the price kept going up.
He waited for Eric Berry late.
Price kept going up.
And dudes didn't like him. Like none of the dudes that dealt with him liked him. And look, I understand this is a business and you ain't gonna like everybody, but when your track record is your players don't really want to deal with you,
that ain't good.
And he carried that over in Cleveland.
Ain't nobody gonna sign there.
And he lost his job. And I get it, it's Cleveland, but hey, he chose to go to Cleveland. We didn't make him. I know you do. Oh, trap mouth head dude.
Hey, yo. What's that? That Billy Mouth Bass, the little wooden thing that give me that pretty leg of fish.
I'm just playing, Joe. No, but so the trade deadline went down and some big moves happened. You know what I'm saying? We had Sauce Gardner. He got traded to the Colts for 2 first-round picks.
80 Mitchell.
And A.D. Mitchell. So he the wide receiver A.D. Mitchell, who's played for Texas, played with Xavier Worthy. He's now a Jet. Which he probably needed a fresh start. Things weren't really working out with the Colts. So maybe over there with the Jets, we'll see. But over there with the Jets, maybe it'll work out a little bit better for him. And then the Dallas Cowboys traded for Quentin Williams, defensive tackle, for Mozzie Smith. And I think it was a second next year and a first in 2027.
Yeah, something like that.
Which I ain't gonna lie to you, I might have did that. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was Veach, I'd have made that work somehow, some way. Somebody get some money boosted up.
Hey, big facts.
But hey, I digress.
But Quinn is already paid. So
yeah, he got his deal last year.
So is Sauce. Sauce already paid.
Sauce got paid too. Told y'all Quinn was on the block. Okay, he was on the block. Shut up now. And Mozzie Smith was in on that deal too. He went over to the Jets. But yeah, those were the 2 big deals that went down. I know Rashid Shaheed, the wide receiver from the Saints, he got traded to the Seahawks, which that's a good addition for them.
I like
add some speed to him, JSN and Torrey Holton. So that's going to open up their offense a lot more. But those were really the big deals that went down. I know that there's been reports that the Chiefs wanted to go get Breece Hall for a 4th, but Jets were adamant about the 3rd. It's been reported by multiple, insiders that they was willing to give a 4th for Breece Hall. But they weren't willing to give that 3rd. And I know a lot of people say, I would have gave that 3rd round pick. And hey, you are very in your right to say that. I wouldn't have gave him a 3rd. I wouldn't have gave up no 3rd round pick for him, only because he's on an expiring contract.
Yeah.
So unless you are going to pay him,
I was about to say that.
Are you going to pay him? Now, if you're telling me that Veach will pay him, all right, fine. Then you're letting me know that you believe in Breece Hall is your running back of the future, or he's your franchise running back. And I just don't think the Chiefs was willing to do that. I think that hopefully next year they go in the draft and go get a running back, or in the offseason they get a running back.
Yeah,
but hell, you can possibly get Breece Hall in the offseason. I ain't got to give up nothing.
Touche. Because he's had 2 injuries. That's kind of derailed a little bit.
Tore ACL 1 year.
Yeah.
He's finally getting back to looking like Breece Hall this season.
Nah, I hear you. For me, if there was a trade that I saw what Philly got for Jalen Phillips, I'm like, damn, man.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. I would have did that.
Like, come on, Beats. Like that's probably the one I probably would have pulled the trigger on, just because it's like
even the one to Draymond Jones, the defensive end out of the Titans. I would have did that one too.
Yeah.
Did that one too.
Just to come on, like we try whatever you can to make sure that we get this pass rush going, man. Because even though George is getting, having solid games and the pressures are starting to turn up, man, we need to turn up the pressure to another notch. And Phillips has actually been, been one of the highest rated PFF backers getting that pressure. So I don't know, man.
Look,
The 80 went to Philly. I'm like, oh.
You got a point there. You're gonna trade for him and only run him 11 times, yeah. Maybe Beach was like, man, I ain't about to trade no damn third round pick for Brees Hall for Andy to use this man 3 times in the game. Nah. He might be inactive because he don't know the offense,
That's crazy.
We gonna elevate Clyde this week.
That's crazy. He had a good game against Buffalo 5 years ago, so
no, I feel you. There is some defense. I would have took Malik Collins. I like Malik Collins out of Cleveland. I would have took him on the defensive line. I wish they would have probably tried to do something for Devontae Sweat. Like, there's some guys that, of course, on that. Look, I'm not mad if y'all are disappointed that the Chiefs didn't make certain moves, even if you're mad that they didn't go get another running back. Hell, Jerome Ford or Tony Pollard, somebody like that, maybe give up a 6th, 7th round pick, go get them, whatever.
I'm actually fine if they didn't go get a running back and go like the comment that you said and Eddie said. I mean, we still got to take into account usage rate. What's the point of giving a 3rd, 4th, whatever for a guy that ain't gonna see touches? He's gonna see less than 10 touches. He might be lucky to get 5 to 8.
And then on the other side, what if Veach got PTSD from last year on the defensive line side? Maybe Veach is like, damn, man, I traded for 2 defensive. Remember, they traded for 2 defensive linemen last year. I traded for 2 defensive linemen last year, and this fool didn't use now one of them.
Uche and what was the other dude?
I think his name was Cam Thomas or something like that.
From
Arizona.
Yeah.
Defensive tackle from Arizona.
And he's actually been pretty solid.
And he didn't use now one of them.
Yeah.
And I just think Veach is like, well, look, bro, I ain't about to be trading these assets if you ain't going to use them. That's a waste of a 3rd round pick. Now, I trade this 4th.
But here's an interesting point that hasn't been brought up yet, and we were talking about it off air as we was texting back and forth. You made a good, solid point. Look at the teams that we're going to see come playoff time.
None of them made moves. None of them, except for the Colts.
Well, Colts are they going all in. I don't blame them, So, but obviously we'll see the Colts down the line, in the regular season. Looks like they'll be in one of those teams to deal with come January. But Buffalo, they really didn't. What they do?
They ain't go get no wide receiver. Like
Denver, even without Surtain for a few weeks, they made them.
They didn't go get no receiver that scares you. They ain't go get There was reports that maybe they was trying to look at Waddle, but they didn't pull the trigger. So, and that was my whole point was, the only team that got better was the Colts.
Yeah.
And if you got to ask yourself a question, just ask yourself this question. Even with all the additions that the Colts has made, are you scared of them?
It's Daniel Jones, man. It's still
because we all knew the elephant in the room. We knew the blueprint. Steelers didn't reveal nothing that's nothing new. You stopped Jonathan Taylor, and you put the ball in Daniel Jones' hands, and you saw what happened. Turnovers after turnover.
Stay gap sound. Put 8 in the box.
And say Daniel Jones beat us. And if you do, okay, good game, my boy.
Yeah, that's you. That's you.
Good shit. You got us.
Yeah.
You might be all right.
Yeah.
But when you put pressure on dude, and he can't rely on that running game.
Yeah, I mean, it does help when you got a TJ Watt though.
But I'm saying, like, Joe, you're right, but it's like, I mean, look at the Patriots. Patriots are good. They're a nice young team, good story, but they're still young.
Pressure make them fold.
If we have to so happen to go on the road in the playoffs and face the Patriots, you gonna be scared?
Nah.
Same thing with Denver. You scared of Bo Nix? Even though I give it to Bo Nix, he had some success against them.
I don't know. Bo Nix still kind of up and down. He ain't consistent enough for me. He don't really scare me. So
exactly. The Chargers might not. I don't even know if the Chargers gonna make it.
Well, I think
they trade for offensive lineman, but
I think I just saw Joe Alt go out for the rest of the season.
He is, and that's why they traded for Trevor Penning, left tackle out of the Saints, and he ain't no Joe Alt.
Not even close.
He might not even be Jalen Moore. So
he more Wanye. Shut up, bro.
If we lost 31-28, it's a lot more palatable. A loss is a loss.
Yeah.
31-20. I would actually be mad because we gave 31 up, man. Like, damn.
Yeah, that's not no moral victory shit, Joe. That's that Paul Masson talking.
Yeah, that's not Johnny. That's Paul Masson right there.
Yeah.
You drinking some Pro Locals or some Mad Dog 2020 today.
He on some booze horn.
Yeah, for real. Cisco. He drinking right now. Some you went on the website and got some St. Ives or something.
Hey, he pulled out some Zima in his cellar.
Zima. Wow. Joe looked like he got some Zima in it. The coolers and the little freezer box in the basement.
Vintage 1993. He treating it like it.
Yeah, man. I got this when I was back in the day.
Hey, man. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I hear you. But hey, man, we took the L. And look, man, trade deadline, we didn't make any moves. But look, man, I'm still going to trust in Andy Reid. I'm still going to trust in Spags and Patrick Mahomes and these guys to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got no choice. They 5-4. They take we will know a lot about the Chiefs coming out the bye week. Because now if we take some L's, now we fighting to get on the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we might be like Cincinnati and need some help.
Yo.
I'm talking about Cincinnati from last year.
They might need some help this year.
Oh, they done. It's over. It's over. That locker room is done. They calling each other out. Chase Brown calling out the defense. Jamar Chase calling out the defense. in front of the media. I tell you what. If I was Cambridge Taylor, I would say,
hey man, hey man.
Meet me right in the middle of the locker room, sucker.
Team.
What was that you saying about that defense?
Team meeting right now.
Yeah, meeting.
Yeah, meet and greet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is crazy, bro.
So they're done. But yeah, nobody really in the AFC that you consider a contender outside the Colts made a move.
Yeah.
The only people that made big moves on the NFC side. And still, Cowboys damn near done. The Quentin Williams move was good for him.
Sitting next to Kenny Clark looks good though.
That's gonna be he's gonna bring a pass rush to them. They corner still suck. He started the one playing getting cooked yesterday. Now I know it's Marvin Harrison Jr., but he's getting cooked.
Yeah, that boy was burnt toast.
Diggs stay getting cooked. He do be pouting. But still.
This man be pouting. That's funny.
Like, there's nobody on those any of those teams that scare you.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
And nobody got better. So I'm not tripping. We'll be fine.
This is just Chiefs handling business.
Yeah, man. They believe in their guys, and hey, y'all still gonna sit y'all asses there on Thursday, Sunday, Monday, or whatever day of the week they play and watch this team play. Before Sunday, we was arguing about how we was the best team in the league, and we back. Take a loss to Buffalo, and we're the worst team, and we're not making the playoffs, and we're trash, and Beach sucks, and
nah, man. I'm gonna pull up the schedule real quick just to make sure that I ain't tripping. That you know.
Well, hold on to that thought. Well, matter of fact, that's a good. You know what? This is why we here. It's a good segue. Bam! Predicting rest of the season.
Damn. It's really.
It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, but I'm only really tripping about Broncos and Colts, really. But I mean, they always perform a lot better coming off the bye, so that bye is perfect right there. Boom.
I expect Andy and them to be super prepared for off the bye. They come out there with that bullshit coming out the bye.
Yeah, we got a problem on our hands. They do that.
It's about to be nuclear on this podcast.
You talking about crash out? You ain't got to worry about the kingdom doing it. You got it.
Oh man, put me in the front seat.
Yeah, Colts. We got them at home. You know, so that's actually better because I hate playing in Indy. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Too many bad memories. Thanksgiving game, Dallas. You know,
it can be interesting, but you know,
yeah,
because we do got to play against Quentin Williams.
Yeah, that's a good defense. You see that good defense in Houston at home. That's tough. But that offense is cheeks. So you know, Houston's offense.
Oh yeah, their defense is championship level. Their offense is terrible.
Oh yeah. So I mean, you know, their defense, so it'll keep that game close.
Mm-hmm.
Chargers at home, you know, they falling apart. Tennessee on the road, trap game.
That is a trap game, but I'm gonna tell you something. Mark. We lose that game. We come out down against that game, make Cam Ward look like a world star hero, which I like Cam Ward, but if that man has the best game of the season against us.
Yeah, I feel you. Broncos.
I might be on this motherfucker smoking a blunt. With a bottle in my hand.
But that short rest, man, and then that Christmas playing home against Denver, so obviously that matters. And then ended in Vegas, so you know I ain't tripping about that Vegas one, but that one might matter.
Yeah, because they traded away Jacoby Myers to Jacksonville.
Yeah, but that game might matter depending on how some of these games.
Oh, it definitely might matter now.
Yeah,
which I might be able to go to that game now. At first, I was like, "What that game?" But What you predicted? Where you? How you feel? How we gonna do in these games? What's your overall prediction?
I think it's imperative that they got to win that game coming out the bye. I think that was the most important one right there. Being at home, I think I can see Daniel Jones getting skittish and we getting after him. And that'll crumble everything. Hopefully by that time, I think the run defense will be a lot better. Be ready for Jonathan Taylor. Plus, they'll have I'm not saying Denver's running backs are on the same level, but they're a run team too. So they'll have the practice week before of going against a run heavy offense. So
I agree with Joe. We got to win all our AFC games.
Oh, every last one of them. And the only problem is the only game that isn't is that Dallas one. So if there is a loss, that's probably the only affordable one.
Mm. So either we're gonna go. What are we, 5-4 right now?
Yeah.
So either they're gonna go on a crazy run, go 13-4, 12-5, 11-6, 10-7, or if anything catastrophic happens, it's something worse.
I don't know about catastrophic. Look, I predicted 13-4 to begin with, so I'm saying they went out.
I'm not mad at that. I'm with you.
I don't see why they can't.
So they gotta be perfect.
Well, nah, I don't know if they gotta be perfect.
You drop a ball, you run a mile. It's a blocking assignment. You run a mile. You fumble the football, I'm gonna break my foot up in your John Brown hot pots. Then you run a mile. Perfection, fellas. It's a little bit of Remember the Titans for y'all.
I was about to say, how many times have you seen that movie, bro?
About 5 million times, man. I know that word for word. So I'm saying Baltimore, they probably gonna win that division because they defense is getting better. Now, offensively, they're gonna be good with Lamar Jackson back in the fold.
Yeah, I think they pretty much gonna take over that division again.
It's the only team that really got to worry. Unless, look, division games are weird, and they usually have wars with Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. They always do.
Yeah.
Even Cleveland. But unless they start Shador, I ain't worried about that. But, yeah, man, I'm with you, man. I think we went out, dog. I think that this was a punch in the mouth. This bye week's a reset, and they get back to it.
Yeah. Going around mode is activated.
And be one of the hottest teams going into the playoffs. Nobody wants to play, even if we got to play Wildcard game. They don't want to play us. Especially if this offense can get back to looking how it was prior to that. Because we know what we're capable of doing. We can score 30 on anybody. On any given night, we can.
Yeah. And he was like, nah, I'm
No, not that.
Yeah,
Andy got a little too excited. He was like, yeah, man. 4 verts every play. I don't know. I don't think so. Because then if you're talking tiebreakers and stuff, unless everybody else get like 5 and 6 losses.
Yeah.
That would be the only way.
Because if Buffalo has the same amount, they'll still get the tie.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville, they're not going to be there. So,
as long as they got Trevor Lawrence as their quarterback, I ain't worried about that. And I know people will be like, they beat y'all. No, we beat us.
Facts. Yeah.
So what's your concern level going into the bye?
If it was on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say a 6. Only because it's like, yeah, we've seen this a million times, but it's almost like, damn, man, it's almost some of the same things that's been the downfall. It's kind of like keep repeating themselves, like just silly play calling, giving up on the run, missed tackles, getting burned in coverage by linebackers, just missing assignments, and questionable personnel rotations on the field. Like, just some of the things that more than not are more buttoned up with the Chiefs. The details. And it's like, man, what are y'all doing, man? Y'all playing, dog. So, I think that's probably why I'm kind of more like middle of the road, but slightly more concerned. Because I'm like, all right, now I gotta start like, putting them in a row. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row that y'all just playing consistent ball on both sides of the football. Because it's almost like we've gotten so 2 games, it looks great all around, and then it's like one side of the ball forgets to play, show up, and then it's like, damn, man, like what happened? Like, so the inconsistency of this team this year is that's where I'm at to say.
That and that ball hasn't bounced our way in those 1-score games.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
And last year that was the whole talk. This team's fraudulent. They only win in 1-score games. They don't blow anybody out. So the games that we've had 1-score games in, we haven't had the ball bounce our way.
That's fair too. Add another one.
I mean, usually with the Chiefs, if you leave a crack, there's a crease.
Yeah. That's your ass, Spencer Postman.
Patrick Mahomes gonna find a way to get through that month. So, as far as my concern level, I'll say I'm at a 4.5.
My man gave the Keith Lee rating 4. Is it 4.5?
Studying. I thought about it. Watching all the Chiefs games. I went back, looked at it, and
hey,
4.5.
Hey, yo.
Now we're gonna play the Denver Broncos. We're gonna see if we're gonna win it.
Let's ride. Okay.
But yeah, I'm at a 4.5 with it right now. Like I ain't tripping. I've seen this team go through way worse adversity than this.
That is true.
I think last year's team was worse than this, especially offensively.
See, but that's why I'm at that 6, because that's scary. Because it's like, man, y'all keep getting in your way, in your own way.
Yeah. And look, maybe and I'm not trying to speak this, but maybe in 3 weeks we're looking at this and being like, man, it's just not. Finally, it bit us in the ass. I don't think so. I don't think that.
Nah, I'm with you on
that.
Saying. Ain't gonna be too much getting in their own way, because we got too much leadership on it. Boy, it's gonna be like, all right, y'all tighten the hell up.
Yeah, because Pat don't like losing too much. He don't like losing at all, but I'm just saying he don't like losing. That man got to run for 200 yards by himself.
Yeah.
He gonna try to win that game. That's another thing he didn't do in this game. He didn't run. They sold, man. But man.
Said they sold.
Vegas put the call in, man. Damn, Pat.
They said get him in January, big dog.
We got the duffel bag for the refs. Don't worry.
Hey, imagine closing. Shut up, bro. A big duffel bag, bro. It's about to be fat, bro. Because
And you know, not to cut you off, you know another thing why I knew we should have probably lost? Because all the underdogs won or covered or won last week. So I should have known that. Go ahead, my bad.
I'm just saying, imagine closing that stadium out in the AFC Championship game, lost to the Chiefs again.
I'm just gonna laugh. At this time, if that happens to Buffalo, I don't know what you might have just fired Dermot.
Man, I've been on that train for a couple of years, man, but somehow he keeps getting through because he keeps hitting that ceiling.
Right, you might have to fire Sean McDermott. Like, you might have to go in a different direction. I don't know where, but you have to go to a different direction because if it happens again, especially if we're in Buffalo this year.
Sometimes voices get stale, bro.
Especially if it's in Buffalo. And we beat y'all ass in Buffalo in the playoffs again. In the AFC Championship game? Y'all crashed out in the divisional round. I don't want to see that crash out in the AFC Championship game. I mean, I kind of do, but still.
They were like, again?
We just can't beat this team. Every year, man. Crying in the stands and shit.
Again. Hey, yo, you should stop crying, bro.
You should be used to it by now. You should be used to it by now. It's deja vu, baby.
Deja vu. Ain't that a bitch? That'd be crazy for him, man.
All right, man. Before we get up out of here, man, week 9 recap. A lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of underdogs, like I said, won this week, man. Nobody expected the Steelers to do what they did against the Colts. The Vikings beating Detroit. J.J. McCarthy shut me up this week.
Just this week.
He shut me up this week.
Yeah, he got time to let you get loud again.
Oh, he does. Yeah, tell him, Joe.
Man, get out of here.
Tell him, Joe. Beat the Packers. Shout out to Tucker Kraft. Speedy recovery. Sucks that he got hurt. He did look good. I'm just saying. I was wrong this week.
Man, Panthers are 5-4, bro.
Yeah, the same as us. On the road to on the wild card, man.
Oh, Lord. This is blasphemy, bro.
Oh, man.
They keep pounding.
Oh, man. Shout out to the Panthers. Keep stacking them wins, baby. What else happened? Who else won? I'm trying to think.
Yo, that Jaden Daniels injury was crazy.
Yeah, it looked nasty. It's the year for them to just be injury ridden.
Yeah,
he been in and out of the lineup. Terry McLaurin been in and out of the lineup. Debo been in and out of the lineup.
Come on, bro. Like, what was Jaden Daniels doing in that game with 7 minutes left and they down 38-7? What are you doing in that game, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. That was crazy, man. So
they just put out the college football rankings.
Yeah, Ohio State number 1.
Indiana number 2, Texas A&M 3, Alabama 4. Then Georgia would be the 5th seed against Memphis. Texas Tech, Oregon 8-9, Ole Miss 6, Virginia 11, BYU 7, Notre Dame 10.
Mm-hmm. No surprise. No surprise.
It's all right. You know what's this week? Even though they playing the freshmen, I'm kind of scared. At least it's at home.
Just make it respectable, MIZ.
Because Marcel Reed is on he's on demon time.
Yeah, he is. But not too much. Like you said, it wasn't like some crazy mess happened in week 9. It was, I mean, obviously, Giants, they gonna try to compete, but they ain't got that,
Let me tell you something. Bengal fans.
Boy,
It makes me so much joy to watch y'all crash out and
Suffer.
see
suffer.
back to back weeks. Your defense gives up the game winning drives. It's just hilarious to me. Y'all had so much hope. You thought Joe Flacco was just gonna keep y'all respectful, and yeah.
Sounds like what we said, but going into the season, like, oh man, that defense is just, y'all gonna be in shootouts every week. Better hope you come up on that winning end of them joints.
I ain't gonna lie, the Chargers Titans, it get a little scary for y'all in the beginning, Chargers. Man threw a pick 6, had the punt return. It was getting a little scary, but the Titans started to tighten.
As always. Hey man.
Seahawks put the beats on Commanders, which wasn't surprising.
No, that wasn't surprising. Sam Darnold, man, he looking like a QB out there, man.
Yeah. They just added another weapon, so
I bet Minnesota wish they would have had him, huh?
Oh, not this week. It's like we got JJ. He hot right now.
Yeah, this week.
Like just beat Detroit.
All right.
That fumble hurt Detroit. They were surging, and then that fumble happened with Montgomery, and it was just like that. That block field goal too.
Cincinnati, bro. They funny, bro.
Lego Batman. Who's Lego Batman?
Hey, I know we talked about this guy a couple of times on the show coming into the season. Jacoby Brissett should still start even when Kyle is healthy.
They said he is. He's starting against the Seahawks.
As he should. Hey, Marvin Harrison, like, hey man, I kind of like what's going on over here, man.
Why is he Lego Batman? Why you gonna call the man Lego Batman? What'd he do to you, Joe? Look, man, Kyler Murray, dog. He gonna be a Raider next year. You see the writing on the wall, man.
A Raider? And they ain't gonna change nothing. He gonna get some money. They still gonna
he gonna be out here at one of our little arcades and shit, playing games and shit.
He gonna be at all the Dave and Buster's, bro.
He gonna be at the Call of Duty tournaments and shit.
Hey yo,
but we have Evo. We have Evo. That's when they do all the fighting games. Tournaments out here in August. Oh, he definitely gonna be in that bitch. He might be a host. Everybody, come over here.
Hey yo, the kind of impression is crazy.
You know how he talk, man. He ain't got no emotion. A garden gnome. That's messed up. Garden gnome with a howitzer of an arm. I give you that. His problem is that he's been told he was great all his life.
Well, because I mean, athletically he was.
They said he was the greatest football player coming out of Dallas or Texas.
It's the whole state.
Yeah, they say he was the greatest player coming out of Texas ever. Football and basketball. I think he went undefeated all his career in high school. His ass should have went and played baseball.
Damn, bro. You said football wasn't it?
I'm not saying it wasn't it. Just, look, man. If Kyler Murray was like 6 foot, I think things would be a little bit different. My man is 5'6".
Yo, this
okay. All right. Damn, he's 5'9". Damn. He can't see over his offensive line, man. That's why you got to do all that running.
This man called this man 5'6". Hey, man, it ain't too late, man. Technically, he can go out there and play for the Vegas Athletics.
He bring his ass to the Royals and come pitch for us. Yeah.
I mean, you know, I take whatever get us to that back to that World Series, baby.
He chose right. You right. Yeah, you right. You right, Joe. He would have got traded by now.
Oh yeah, because he'd been an asset.
He'd have been a Yankee, dog. He'd been a Yankee. He'd have been something. Might have been a damn Dodger.
Well,
when they stocking up players and shit. Shout out to the World Series, man. That was a great World Series, though.
That's fire, bro.
It's a great World Series. Toronto, damn, man. Shout out to my man John, man. I feel John, man. I know that hurt, man.
So close.
I know that kind of hurt, man.
I swear when he lifted his foot, like homeboy got past the plate before his foot got laid down.
I knew the Dodgers was probably gonna win when he smacked that ball at the top of the ninth into the home run. I was like, I said, yeah, that might have sealed their fate right there. He smacked that one out home run. I was like, that's the gut punch right there. They gonna come back and win. Because you do not want to get into the bottom of the ninth and your boy had to pitch.
Oh, Yamamoto. Yeah. That man was flinging them fireballs. And he just went crazy on you the night before. Yeah, he said,
that top of the ninth home run hurt. And they still had opportunities to win it. Because I thought I just knew that one bottom of the ninth when Vlad hit that one, I was like, oh, it's gone. Like, oh, that hurt.
And Vlad had a hell of a postseason too.
He did. I was like, he hit that one high too. I was like, oh, it's out. They gonna win. Drake gonna get one.
Can of corn.
But man, Drake took another L.
Oh man, don't let him root for the Chiefs, bro.
No, you keep your ass on that side. You from Toronto? You supposed to be rooting for Buffalo anyway.
He can go root for them in the AFC Championship game. Help us get that closing little last hurrah to AFC North, Arrowhead North. You feel me?
I know it did, Joe. That was the first person I thought of because I was ready to queue up the shout out to my man John. He got the World Series. I was ready to queue it up. Dude hit that home run in the top of the house.
Yeah, and that dude ain't hit the home run. They said like a month and a half, bro.
He just popped it.
Damn, talking about make yourself a folk hero. Shit.
It's usually how it is in the World Series, man. There always be the unsung dude that he ain't done shit.
Come up clutch.
All of a sudden. Barry Bonds and shit. You good, Chuck, man? It's all good, brother.
It's all gravy, baby. Scratch. Yeah. Man, I was on vacation watching the Chiefs game. That was scratch, bro. I'm supposed to be relaxing shit.
Yeah, it was not a good look, man. I don't look forward to going to work tomorrow.
Had me scratched, but nah, man. It's all good, man. Hey, the silver lining, man. Like you said, no separation, really.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody made any outside the Colts. They made that one move, and yes, it made them better because they got a nice little secondary now. Saul, Shavarius Ward, Jalen Johnson. Like, that's a nice little secondary right there. What's the safety they got there from Minnesota? Bynum, the name?
Yeah. Will Bynum.
Yeah, they got a nice little spot. They got a nice little squad.
Yeah. Kenny Moore in the slot.
Mm-hmm. Now offense is, when it's on, it's on.
Yeah, but it starts with old 29.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, start with him. Start with him for sure.
So we shall see.
Hey, we'll see in 3 weeks what's really good with it.
See, Lou, I'm coming for you. He was talking trash on Sunday when I was like, I blame Sports After Dark for our loss because they all picked the Chiefs to win. And he gonna tweet back, blah, blah, blah.
Jesus, man.
I told him that's why your coach got your ass whooped. And he said, man, we got whooped.
Gangsters.
Oh, man. It's all good. Shout out to C-Lou. Gotta get him on the show so I can talk some trash to him.
I know. I gotta. You don't need Broncos people? I'm trying to.
I do. Okay, so here's the thing about next week's show. Next Tuesday is my birthday, y'all.
Oh shit! That man about to be 58, y'all.
Okay, hold on. Can't be no damn 58. 43. So we putting them lies and narratives out there. So see though that Grabby Patty not gonna get saved. Charles Gardner, the Grabby Patty, damn.
That Grabby Patty is crazy.
Yeah, Chuck 58.
Hey,
43 next week. So I don't know if we do a show, it might be a later show.
He said 58th birthday. Happy 58th.
You know what, Joe?
Hey, yo.
I hope you get a bad sciatica in your leg.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. He said, "Where your damn glasses at, Sonny?"
No, because that's what Clarence always say. Where your glasses at, Cris? Where your glasses at? My glasses are for seeing far.
They saying you look real studious, bro. That's all. They want you to look real studious, man.
Look good.
Yeah.
Don't put that evil on.
They said it makes you look younger, man, when you put your glasses on. You don't look 58, bro.
I look older with glasses on. No, man, but we might have to do a late show next week. Or I might just have Mar take over and have I do have some cats. They're brothers. One's a Chiefs fan, one's a Bronco fan. I can have them come on. They'll do it.
Yeah.
So I'll get with Mar on what we're doing next week. You guys will know. Sure enough.
Big facts.
My damn 59. Now you on the other hand.
Oh, you talking about Reem? Yeah. That man looked like he went through life like twice. hey, that man Reem look. Hey, he looked like one pull of a black amount away from going through life for the third time.
Oh man, that was crazy. Good and terrible.
Hey, he said, "Shit, I look good." Yeah,
good and terrible.
Yeah, with a damn man, that's the spokesperson for Newport, man. He says, "See, look, it don't kill you. He's been on it for years."
All right, we're trying to wrap it up. Time to wrap the show up on that note.
Hey.
Everybody get your Red Friday Chiefs Kingdom shirts. Go to our printer file on all of our social medias.
Joe
$25
Newport.
$25 plus shipping. Get your shirts now. Beef Stylist for Red Friday. Support the podcast, man.
Black don't crack. Hey, that man better walk away with a Newport and a suave cocoa butter.
Damn. You see, this is your fault, Joe. This is your fault. You talk trash. Don't be talking about me, dog.
Hey, he gonna walk away with an endorsement deal before us. I'm kind of be hating on. Lay down, Joe. Ain't that some shit?
Anyway, whatever streaming platform you use to listen to your podcast, we're available on all streaming platforms, whether it be Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, whatever you use. We're available. First time watchers on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, that like button, the notification button. So when we go live on Tuesdays, usually at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, but sometimes the times deviate because of certain situations. But go ahead and tap in the live. You can talk with us like Joe was. Shout out to Eddie coming in, speaking his 2 cents, you know what I'm saying, giving us his opinion. We appreciate you. Hope you subscribe to the channel, brother. My man Chuck, he dropped in for a little bit. We appreciate all y'all for coming in, you know, listening to us talk about the Chiefs. Whether you agree with us, disagree with us, you know what I'm saying? Our job here is to entertain y'all, give us your opinion, and talk y'all off the ledge sometimes, because boy, oh boy, Chiefs Kingdom, y'all crack me up. And I want to send a prayer out to my boy Country, because my man's mad right now, like.
Hey,
I'm telling Country, like, dog, they do this every year. Why you let these dudes get mad? What was trash? What was trash, Mark? Oh, you talking trash.
Yeah, the game, you know it was trash.
You can follow us on all social media platforms, whether it be X, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Threads, Facebook, wherever you do your social media on. You can follow us at AH Chief Podcast. You can follow us. We're not Hollywood over here.
Yeah, we Hollywood like a mug.
Yeah, see, Chuck. Yeah, we got to calm Country down, but he on the timeline. Just every person got something bad to say. No, Beach is horrible. He trying to do the like reverse thing. I was like, why you let these dudes get under your skin, man? It's the same people that do it every year. They be in the spaces talking about how Beach suck, he terrible. We need a new GM.
Hey, don't Joe look like one of them crackheads that get hit by a car at Twitch and then
man, follow us. We'll follow you back. If you have feedback, critiques, if you have a question or topic that's Chiefs related or NFL related, and we like said topic or question, we will bring it up. We will shout you out because we want to show love to those who show love to us. So hit us up via DM, emails, or our mentions.
Hey, how that Twitch snap them back into place, dog?
All right, Chiefs Kingdom. Until next Tuesday, we out, man. Yeah. That's what you get, Joe. Should have been talking about me, dog.
Should have been talking shit.